Now we have the big pleasure to be next to Hera Bjoerk, and we know Hera Bjoerk because she was singing twice in the Eurovision Song Contest as a backing vocalist. It was in 2009 with Johanna.
Yeah.
Is it true?
It is true. It is.
And the year before with Euroband.
Yeah.
And now we had the pleasure to see your soundtrack at the Eurovision Convention of the EC Germany, and you sang fantastic 14 songs.
Well, thank you.
And we're looking forward to the big show tonight.
Yeah, me too.
And tell us, how did you start up with becoming a singer?
Well, my mother is actually a singer, so I was born with it. Actually, I didn't have any choice. I traveled with her everywhere she went, so I just got the bug really, really early, and I started singing like 3 years old or something, but officially in public at 60.
At 16. And you have done a lot of musical stuff as well. You've done jingles, you've done musicals, you're playing theatre. What is your favorite of all of this?
My favorite is maybe, I love the theatre, I love the stage, live performance, and of course my new love is Eurovision. I mean,
how come?
It's just so alive and everybody's so happy, and I just love the spirit of Eurovision. It unites all the countries, it unites all the musicians, all the singers, all the composers, everyone, all the costume makers, the makeup artists, everybody unites there. And it's, in a way, it's like, to me it feels like a little bit what's it called, there's not much fighting, you know, between countries. It's just, we don't have anything to say about it. It's the people out there that see us that are voting. So everybody seems so happy, and that's my experience.
You mentioned the word before, bug, and this is what I also call it. It's a Eurovision bug that has gone into you.
Yeah, I have a bug. Yeah, I have a virus.
But it's a good one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
Now in Iceland, you went for Iceland to the Eurovision in 2008 with Euroband. And you still have connections to Euroband? I know that more than just the two we saw on the stage. Of Euroband.
Yeah.
Are there more people of Euroband?
Yeah, they are actually 6.
And are you part of it?
No, I'm not.
Because you sang it like they do.
Yeah, that's because when Regina was having her child, she was giving birth to her child and she was pregnant, so she had problems singing all these long programs. So then I jumped in for her. Me and Selma actually have been singing
Regina.
for her. Yeah.
Fantastic.
We have been Regina for her. Yeah.
Now tell us, we heard just this week, I think that is one of his questions he's got.
Yeah.
Can I do it? Yes, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. That you are submitting a song for the Icelandic selection.
Yes, I did.
You did already, so what are the chances?
I think they're good. The song is something that I like. It's co-written with Örlygur Smári, the composer of This Is My Life. And we just sat down and wrote a song that we wanted to stand and represent, hopefully, in Norway. And it's good. I think it's catchy, it's happy, it's
an up-tempo song.
It's an up-tempo song, yeah, with a ballady thing.
I'm not allowed to do more, otherwise it will be disqualification. We have to be really careful. We're touching a very touchy subject there, but so it will be going for Iceland.
Yes. Yeah.
But also last year, or actually in the last Eurovision Song Contest this year, you submitted a song Someday for Denmark.
Yeah.
How does the connection come up with Denmark?
Actually, I lived in Denmark for 5 years while I was studying, and then I met these girls, or the composer, Christina Schilling, one of the composers of this song. I met her actually in Belgrade, and there we had like 10 minutes of chatting at the Icelandic party there. And then she called me up in September and asked me if I wanted to sing their songs. And they sent me a lot of songs, and I chose Someday and 2 more to do, and Someday went all the way, so that was fantastic.
You are also a coach for backing vocalists. A vocalist, vocal coach, let's say. Have you ever had a hopeless case in teaching somebody?
Well, no, not the. I mean, all the vocalists I coach usually are professionals, so no, they are never hopeless. That's good. But of course, I've had difficult cases, but there are no hopeless cases out there. Everybody has some hope.
So how does it work when you go before you go on the stage? Sorry, before you go on the stage, for instance, in Moscow.
Yeah.
How do you do vocal coaching or vocal training?
It's all about muscle memory, actually. If you're well prepared and you've been singing the song for the weeks before and the months before, and you really well practiced it well, then it's only muscle memory. It's just go through it in your mind, and the muscles will react to it. So me and Johanna, we didn't go around going wow. That's
so that's not happening. That's always the case.
Because I believe that's a waste of energy. Actually, it's like taking a marathon. If you have a 2-hour endurance in running, then you don't go running for an hour and then take a 2-hour marathon. So it's a waste of energy if you are well prepared. But for some people, this means security, and that's good. It's mental security to do these la la las, and it's great. So we just really look each other in the eye and go,
Now, in Moscow itself, how did you experience the Eurovision Song Contest there?
The Eurovision Song Contest was, I experienced it in a really good way. The atmosphere in the Olympic.
Olympiski
was really good, and it was great. But I felt a little, I don't know. It was in Moscow with all these policemen and the army. I'm not used to that. We don't have army in Iceland, so I was always going, oh, I'm not allowed to stare at them, because I just want to stare at them and go, can I try your hat? And that's not what you should do. So I was a little bit like, so I was trying to hold back in the, oh, you were fantastic in your costume, you Mr. Policeman. So
then comes the theatre, the actor.
Yeah. So I was, I had this strange feeling of not being in a place that I usually know. But that's okay. I mean, Moscow was fantastic, all the churches and these sightseeing that we saw. And we had this fantastic guide that spoke English with this fabulous Russian accent. And we were having so much fun with her. She was fantastic. And of course, but the song contest itself and the night when the Cirque du Soleil came flying in the water, it was just amazing. It was breathtaking.